Okay, so, this is a video, about the time I was at these apartments. It was in a place called North Birmingham. It was called 1609 6th Street North, apartment X. X marks the spot type situation. The letter X, apartment X, that type of stuff. So the address was 1609 1609 6th Street North, apartment X. It was that neighborhood they call Fountain Heights or whatever, or North Birmingham or Evergreen Bottom. I don't know. And it would be people that would claim that they were ATOs, some kind of frat called ATO or something like that. And people were very mean to me in those apartments. It broke my heart. Being accused of a crime by other people when I did not even have any fight in there. But those people were mean to me. There were people that they call like the neighbors or whatever. It was downstairs or across the street. And, even though I would work from home a lot, because I put tiles on the floor and I put that door, the screen door, and then I put the light fixtures on the light, and I had ordered a stove and I had decorated the children's room. It's crazy. I had worked all day and all night for like the first 2 days, and I think I was just laying in the floor. I would get stuck, and then like my back would like be stuck. It's like I couldn't move one time. It's like my whole body was just stuck. And I could barely even get out the bed, or I was just laying on the floor, in a pile of sweat. And whenever like I would like fall down or something, or because like something would be wrong with my leg, or whenever like it would be a noise or something, or like I might bump into the wall or something, or being disabled and having injuries or whatever. Those people that were in those apartments, they would always tell the girl that was with me to call the police and tell them that I was fighting her or being abusive. And it's crazy because, well, she never did. And it's crazy because I was never fighting her. And they were telling her to lie and say that I was fighting her. The way it was explained to me is that it was some girls that said they were sexually attracted to the girl that was with me. So since those girls wanted to be in a sexual relationship with the girl that, was with me, she was supposed to be my wife. She's supposed to be my girlfriend. The girl that, was with me. And I was in these apartments, because since I have a marriage license, and this apartment is an apartment that I was in after I have a marriage license, and since I do have a marriage license, they was telling me it was some girls that said that they like other girls and that they have sexual feelings for other girls. It was girls saying that. So they was like, if you could just get rid of Brandon, if you could just make Brandon leave, if you could just get rid of him, and when I was at those apartments, sometimes they would try to tell me to leave. It would be people that would tell me to leave, like they would want me to go somewhere else, so that they could have sex with the girl that was supposed to be with me. Sometimes they would be like, leave, just go anywhere. Go to the strip club, go to the mall, go anywhere. I don't care. Spend all your money if that's what you want to do. Just leave. Just get out. It's crazy, you know. That's what people would say to me when I was at those apartments. They would tell me to go to strip clubs. They would tell me to go to bars. They would tell me to spend all of my money and that they don't care about me, you know. And they had like earrings in their lips and in their nose and stuff like that. And, you know, or in their eyebrows and stuff like that, those body piercings and stuff like that. And they said they had a different kind of sexuality, that they were not straight, basically. They were the type of people that are not straight. Because I'm straight, you know. Because according to the Quran and the Bible and the books that I read, you know, a way that is straight, you know, I don't know why those girls and those guys, when I was in that apartment, was hanging out with each other together. Because since those people are not straight, I don't know why they were going into the apartment with them. I don't know why they were hanging out with them. I don't know what kind of deal or agreement they made with those people that are not straight. Because since I am straight, you know, I never went into that apartment with those people that are not straight. I never brought people in or out of the apartment to have sex or children or babies with them when I was there, you know. And it's crazy because when I was there in those apartments, I was told that people were sexually abused and that people sexually abused people in that area, you know. Someone even told me that they were sexually abused in those areas. They actually came to my apartment and told me that they were sexually abused. So I'm not sure of the identity of everyone that was involved, but I moved from those apartments because it was people talking about having sex with the pastors and Casanova and Willie, and it was just crazy, you know, because like I just don't understand, you know. So, you know, I left there, you know, and I did not have any fights or any sex with different people, you know, not that I know of, you know, but, you know, if anyone tried to molest me or pretended to be somebody that they were not, you know, all that crazy stuff, because some of the people was like, what if it was her sister? What if it was her twin? What if it was that other girl that came over to the apartment? Because, you know, when a girl was walking back and forth to the store, and when a girl was getting in and out the car with Billy, and when a girl was getting in and out the car with Stacy, you know, them people that you can't trust. How do you know that was your wife or your girlfriend at all, and it just wasn't some other person using you and abusing you? I don't know, because it was explained to me that, you know, I did not make any bad karma, because since it was not my idea and I did not ask any of those people to do any of those types of actions, they would have to explain what they were doing if someone was a sister or a look-alike or a twin or a walk-in or whatever it is that they did, you know. Because I never signed any contract or any paperwork or made any agreement for any of them to do any of those types of activities to me. So yeah, people were very mean to me in those apartments, and it broke my heart, you know. And being accused of a crime, you know, when I did not fight anyone the whole time I was there, you know. But just because I am straight and some people are not straight because I chose to be straight, and they chose to be some other way. I don't understand why they wanted me to go to jail, or to be arrested or locked up just because I am straight and I did not want to participate in a threesome and I did not want to have sex with those other people, those people that are not straight. So I wouldn't want to seem like a deadbeat dad or a deadbeat husband. So, these apartments, 1609 6th Street North, apartment X, since I was being abused when I was there, and being accused, and people were being mean to me when I was there, I did not really want to stay there, and I did not really want to pay any of the rent to stay in a place where the people were treating me bad and calling the police on me and saying that I was fighting someone when I did not fight anyone at all the whole time I was there, So, I did not pay them any rent, and I left there because the money that needed to be paid for the rent, I did use it to pay rent. I paid the rent at a house on 3rd Street because since the children had a court case going on and some other dude was trying to tell people to go to the shelter so that they would look like a homeless bum or some crackhead or some crazy person, I didn't want to do what he did. I went and paid for a house. I paid the rent, for the house on 3rd Street, and the children would visit there and they made t-shirts and I would make food and, music, and they would sing and they would dance, and then I would read them stuff from the Bible and from the Apocrypha, and I would teach myself online or from books, God would teach me, of course, because I'm not a teacher, of course. But, I read books to the children about Babylon because I would not want to seem like a deadbeat dad. So I read books to the children about Babylon at a 3rd Street house in Birmingham, Alabama on 3rd Street. And I paid the whole rent. Just like I paid the whole rent this month, because the children needed a place and I used the money that I had and the money that I have for a place for the children because I am not a deadbeat dad,